Hey guys, so today I'm doing a hair video. I have a couple videos to film, but I'm doing this one first. I recently dyed my hair. I just did it for the second time today so that the color would take better, but I'll get into that in a minute. But the main focus of this video is the Ion Color Brilliance Absolute Perfection system, I guess you could call it, because it comes in two steps. I've seen a ton of videos about how it's supposed to be kind of like Olaplex, so I wanted to try it out. I'll give my thoughts on that in a minute. I've used Olaplex several times, and I still have this left over. This is like the little 3-part kit that you can get on Amazon, I think I got it from, or eBay. I got it on Amazon, and I used up the step 1, but it also has no, I used up step 2? Yeah, number 2. But I still have number 1 and number 3 in here. But basically, these are like $2, I think, $1.99. I bought a bunch of them, and I just threw it on the floor. So, disclaimer out of the way, I have been doing my hair, my own hair, on and off since I was like 13, 14, so I know what works for my hair. I'm not giving you any, like, I have very thick, coarse, curly hair that is hard to work with, so if you have thin, dry hair, like, don't take my advice, because what I do is probably not going to work for you. But what I did was I bleached my whole head because I wanted to start new. I had so many different shades of color in my hair, and I hate using hair color remover. I've said that before. It like kills my hair no matter what I do. So the instructions for this step 1, which is the booster, says if you're using it to lighten your hair, to use 1 full bottle of this for every 2 ounces of bleach. I had about 8 ounces of bleach, so I used 4 of these. I have a lot of hair. Like I said, I bleached my whole head. Honestly, this did like nothing. My hair was still dry when I washed out the bleach, and pretty much as if I had used nothing extra. Now when I use Olaplex, my hair feels good after I do it. So for that step with this, it doesn't do much. Like, I didn't see much of a difference at all. Now after that, I put the hair dye in, which I use, well, I used this time Ion Color Brilliance in Black Cherry, which is this color. It should be a little bit darker. My friend that does hair told me that I probably lifted it too much, but I still have one left, so I'm going to go over it again. That is why I did it today, because when I did it yesterday it was like an orangey red, which I really didn't like. So, another thing, when I used this with the bleach, it says to up the developer from what you usually use. I usually use a 30, so I used a 40 with the bleach. I used the Wella Color Charm Cream Developer. This one works pretty well. But yeah, when you use this too light in your hair, it affects the strength of the developer, so you have to go up from what you usually use. But back to the hair dye. When I dyed my hair, I used the 30 developer from L'Oreal, which is the one I usually always use, and it came out like an orangey red. And then today I did it again, and it came out this color, which is kind of closer to what I want. It's still kind of bright where my roots are, but I can work with this one. Yesterday I was like ginger red and I wasn't feeling it. But that is the Ion Black Cherry color. And the bleach that I usually use is the Salon Care Quick Way. So this is all stuff from Sally's, except for Olaplex, obviously, which you can't get unless you order it online or you know somebody who does hair. So after I dyed my hair and put the color in, I used the step 2, which is the color sealer. And again, I bought a bunch of packets of this. It's like, I think this is $1.99 too. This stuff, you rinse out the color, and then you put this in as if it were a conditioner, but you put it on your roots too. I don't usually put conditioner on my roots because that just makes it greasy. But put this on, leave it on for 10 minutes, then you rinse it out, and you do shampoo and conditioner like normal, and this stuff smells amazing. It made my hair feel really soft, so if anything, that step 1 booster thing doesn't really work for what I used it for anyway, but step 2 is really awesome. I want to get some more of these and just have them to have them, because it's like, it's supposed to restore moisture and smoothness while protecting and strengthening hair that has been chemically treated. So don't shampoo after you rinse out your hair. You just put this directly in it, and then you leave it for 10 minutes, and then you can shampoo it out. So, I mean, my hair, let me take it down so you can see it. It's still wet, but it's not like ridiculously brittle or dry, or my hair can usually take a beating pretty well. So I don't do it as often as I used to. I used to like bleach and color my hair probably once a month, and I do not do that anymore. But again, I know how much abuse my hair can take and how much it can't, so I just really wanted to kind of like just give my thoughts, because I have used Olaplex and then I kept hearing things about this. It is, step 2 is great, feels awesome on your hair. Step 1 did not do much when I just mixed it with the bleach and did the lightening process and everything, but you can also mix it with color, which I didn't do. But honestly, I don't think that it'll do much that way either. There is another one I want to try. I've only seen it on Amazon. It's called Colorflex or Colorplex. It has a pH in it, and that's another, like, on the same idea as Olaplex. I believe it's like $30 for the bottle, the bigger bottle, or they have a little kit that's kind of like this one that's $16-ish. So I might try that the next time. I'm not going to bleach my hair for a very long time now, but I just kind of wanted a clean slate because I had so many different colors in my hair. I wanted to like lighten it and redo it again. So that's it. Pretty much my thoughts on this are, this is totally worth it, and this is just try it if you want to try it, because it did not do much for me. But you're not wasting much money because they're like $2 a piece, so you don't get much. This little thing is 0.253 fluid ounces, so just keep in mind that if you're doing it with the bleach, for every 2 ounces of bleach you need a full bottle of this. So that's pretty much it. I really like the scent of this. My hair smells lovely now. I really enjoy that it made my hair super soft, even though I bleached the crap out of it and then dyed it twice with color. So yeah, definitely this is totally worth it. Go pick it up. It's always sold out. Either one or the other is always sold out on the Sally's website when I go look. So I was lucky enough that they were like having a hair dye sale, which is when I bought the black cherry, and then they had those in stock, so I added a bunch of those to my cart. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. That's what I did on my hair this time. I didn't film the process just because it took me 4 hours yesterday to bleach and then dye my hair, and then today it took another hour or so, so I didn't want to have all that footage to edit, and plus my camera would have kept dying and I wouldn't have had enough space on my memory card to begin with. So I hope this was somewhat helpful if you guys were looking to try the Color Brilliance Absolute Perfection stuff, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in my next video.